Ladies and gentlemen, Khalil Brathwaite, host of the Khalil the Audible Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page, and got a lot of things to get into right now for sure. As you all know, there's a breaking news from earlier today that Luke Walton's been released after 3 seasons with the Lakers. I'm going to get into that. Leonard Fournette being arrested once again. I'll be getting into the fact that an MSU student, a former MSU student who wanted to do sports journalism, was raped by 3 former MSU Michigan State basketball players, by the way. And I'll be getting into also TJ Dillashaw. He, broke his silence earlier today. Even though he's been suspended for 2 years, that is, for taking EPO, which is a banned substance. I'm going to get into that for sure. But I'm going to start things off with the big news from today. As you all found out, this is a bit of some breaking news that we all saw coming. I told you guys this. Luke Walton was on the hot seat. I told you guys that Luke Walton's going to be released. And it happened. So, ladies and gents, Luke Walton, as of right now, has parted ways with the Lakers as their head coach. So Luke Walton has been released as Lakers coach. Now he could fill for the Kings, for sure. Even though that may or may not happen, we don't know. I don't know that for sure. But I can tell you though that the one coach that the Kings coach, he's been released for sure. They've had like 39 wins. I just don't get that. So even though Luke Walton being released and parting ways with the Lakers, it's a really good move. In my opinion, it's a really good move. I can tell you that. And obviously, this is a team that, quite frankly, needs to turn things around. This just happened just days after Magic Johnson was released as Lakers president of basketball operations. He just quit his team. So basically, Luke Walton, he's been released as Lakers coach. So I think the real question is, who's going to be the new coach for the Lakers? Who will this new coach? Which coach is going to help the Lakers make it to the playoffs? Will LeBron James avoid injury? Will the new coach, whoever it is, insist on helping the Lakers get a playoff run? Now, even though the Lakers haven't made it to the playoffs in over 6 years now, and it's obvious that, who's to blame for that? Magic Johnson, LeBron James, Genie Bus. Genie Bus, that is, well, must be the case. So I think the real reason why the Lakers are falling apart is the fact that maybe it's the fact that it's Rob Pelinka, maybe it's Genie Bus. So what the Lakers need to do, this is a multi-mil franchise right now that's falling apart, and it is obvious that this team needs to really turn things around. Look what's happened to the Lakers. LeBron James, 18 games with a groin injury. He misses the playoffs for the first time in his illustrious career. And next thing you know it, he's out for the entire season. And his season's already over anyway. And not only that, Magic Johnson, failed to get Anthony Davis. Couldn't land him. Magic Johnson released as Lakers president of basketball operations. Now, it happened. Luke Walton has decided to part ways with the Lakers for good. And this is something that need to happen. I told you guys that Luke Walton's in the hot seat. I told you guys Luke Walton's going to get released. And yes, he did. And it happened. So there's no way that Rob Pelinka or Genie Bus or LeBron James was going to have any intentions of keeping Luke Walton. It wouldn't happen. So Lakers, they decided to move on without Luke Walton. Cause this team right now, I mean, they've had like 81 wins, 79 wins, that is, and it was a good move. So whoever this new Lakers coach is, this coach needs to help the Lakers get a playoff spot and win more games and get a new roster. Cause this division is falling apart, and they're gonna need it. So I look forward to seeing what sort of impact this new coach is gonna have. I'm looking forward to seeing the Lakers and Ken LeBron James are going to see if they can get a playoff spot. Because Ken LeBron James, I mean, there needs to be more chemistry. There needs to be a sense of urgency. There's more teamwork. They need to have more wins. That's what they're going to need. Because this team's been an absolute dumpster fire. And now that Luke Walton is out for good, and whoever the new coach is, it could be an intern coach. It could be a new Lakers coach. That's whoever it is. That new coach better help the Lakers make it to the playoffs. That's something I'm looking forward to for sure. So hopefully that happens because they're falling apart. So they got to get things going right there. Now on to another topic I also want to address is also the fact that Leonard Fournette, he was arrested yesterday. That is. He was also arrested and charged for driving with a suspended and nor revoked license. That is, and for speeding, improper window tint on the side and rear view windows. He paid like a $1,508 bond. That is when he was released. He was stayed there for 30 minutes. He was After spending 30 minutes, that is, he drove 65 miles per hour, that is. He was arrested and jailed in the Duval County Jail. He said he left his license at the stadium. He was, however, arrested at some car wash in the Jacksonville car wash. At some easy something car wash in Jacksonville. So that license was from Florida. His license got it from Florida. That was canceled. Now he drove. He was suspended and arrested and drove. He did, was speeding back in November. That is of 2017. That is. Cited for driving. So Leonard Fournette needs to really, and he failed to pay that $204 fine. That is. The address is on the Yukon's Florida registration. He got license from Missouri, and it's suspended, and it got suspended Florida license. So basically, it's obvious that no one knows. I'm not sure what Leonard Fournette's future holds, but he needs to get it together. He just can't be speeding, So it was in a 45 mile per limit speed limit. He drove 65 or 80 miles per hour. That is. So basically, he needs to avoid a speed. He needs to maintain his speed, his driving accuracy, and get it together, because Leonard Fournette's future may be in dire jeopardy. I can tell you that. So it just seems obvious that, they're going to take legal action into this. The Jags, they're aware of the situation, and, hopefully something gets worked out right there. And I hope Leonard Fournette learns his lesson and learns his mistakes for once, because this just can't happen anymore. It just can't. Now I want to move on to another topic I also want to get into. It's also just the fact that it involved a former MSU student by the name of Bailey Kowalski. Now she's 22 right now. She was a freshman out of Michigan. She was an 18-year-old freshman out of Michigan State, that is, and she says that she was raped by 3 former Michigan State basketball players after she met him at a at some East Lansing bar. Now this sort of relates to almost the time that that piece of trash himself, who's got 175 years in jail, that piece of trash Larry Nasser, for allegedly raping and sexually assaulting numerous gymnasts and younger women, that is, and they just weren't having it, they weren't having it. Now Bailey Kowalski, that is, she was raped by 3 former Michigan State basketball players, and she's not afraid. She says that she's not afraid anymore. She wants dignity and respect, that is. She's not afraid anymore. She can stand it for herself. She did file a complaint, that is, about it, and she didn't. And Michigan State wasn't necessarily aware of it for sure. I can tell you that. But now they are. Now that this thing came up, though, this lived to show the reputation of being a sports journalist. I can tell you that. And it's just obvious that, quite frankly, she thinks her lawyer's going to take legal action into this, and the three former MSG basketball players were unidentified at this time, and no one knows who they were. So Bailey Kowalski, she says she was raped by 3 former Michigan State basketball players. She did file a lawsuit, Title IX, and she may have been sexually assaulted or raped by these 3 former basketball players at Michigan State, that is. So who knows? And I don't know if Tom Izzo was even aware of that, but I can tell you, though, that something's got to give there. Something's got to be worked out. So hopefully something's going to be resolved pretty soon. Hopefully Michigan State can issue the statement ahead of time for once, because that's what they're going to do for sure. So they're going to look into this and see what action they're going to take, and hopefully something's going to be resolved over the next couple of weeks. I'll tell you that for sure. Now, I want to get into another topic I want to address. TJ Dillashaw has been suspended 2 years for a banned substance known as EPO. He did, however, apologize for this banned substance. He says that he's got to man up. He says that he cheated on it, and he is eligible to come back January of 2021. So, it's obvious that maybe it's not the end of his career. I can tell you that. I mean, missing 2 years of a banned substance that you normally took, it doesn't do you any good. It just wrecks your career. I mean, it happened to John Bones Jones, He was suspended. So I hope that, TJ Dillashaw learns his lesson and comes back from this heinous loss that he's had, despite him taking this banned substance known as EPO, that is, which is a banned substance, and hopefully he learns his lesson, recovers from this, and gets treatment that he needs, and tries to get himself focused, because he's gonna need all the help he's gonna get. So hopefully he's just gonna come back, and he's eligible to come back on January 2021. So that's just how it's gonna be with this. He's suspended for 2 years now. So not looking too good it's not looking too good for him, though. It's not looking too good. So this is before he fought Henry Cejudo. That's the fight that TJ Dillashaw lost, by the way. So, it just seems obvious that he's gonna have to get some treatment, that is. He's gonna need all the help he can get. He's gonna need it, because I'm not sure if he's gonna appeal it, but who knows? So he's been suspended for 2 years now. So now his future is in doubt. It's not looking too good, though. But he's eligible to come back in January 2021. So his future's in question. So that's something you guys are gonna want to know for sure. So who knows what's gonna happen there? And hopefully he comes back from this for sure. Hopefully he'll come back from this. Let's just hope he will, because future's not looking good. His future as of right now is not looking good, and apparently, he's got to get together. He needs all the help he's gonna get for sure. I can tell you that right now. He's really gonna need all the help he's gonna get. I'll tell you that. Now I want to get into another topic I really want to address. Now a robot, which is named CNE3 C0E3, that is. He hits a half court shot. This robot hit a half court shot, almost like stupid Steph Curry at the B League event in Japan. So that's really amazing. So the question is, do we really need robots to make these to make half court shots? I think we do. So Steph Curry, you better look out. So stupid Steph Curry, you better look out. James Harden, Russell Westbrook, look out. This robot known as C0E3, that is, hit a half court shot. It was incredible. You gotta love it though. So, you might have to put that robot in the 3-point shooting contest, if you will. Hope that happens. I look forward to that. So, probably hit more jump shots than stupid Steph Curry. That would be incredible. I look forward to that. By the way, it's really incredible. So, let us see how that turns out. And now it was an incredible moment right there. It was one of the top plays. It's gonna be on sports. It was on Sports anyway, so it was incredible. You gotta see that. So, nothing more to be said about that. By the way, nothing more to be said. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it right there for the Clother High-Level Sports Report YouTube channel Facebook page. Please be sure you always subscribe to the Clother High-Level Sports Report YouTube channel and Facebook page by any means necessary. Please be sure you send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your responses of, let's see, Luke Walton being released as Lakers coach, that is, even though he parted ways with them, by the way. Let me know. Let me send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your thoughts on that. Tell me if you think it was a good move. Let me know in the comment section what your reactions are. I'll be more than happy to respond and address to it. Please be sure you send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, and your thoughts on Leonard Fournette being arrested, despite him having a suspended no vote license. Let me know about that in the comment section. Tell me what you think of TJ Dillashaw apologizing despite the fact that he admitted that he cheated on, for sure, that he took this failed drug test. A banned substance, let me know about that. And some of your comments, your tweets, your responses on that as well. And be sure to send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, and your thoughts on, tell me what you think, where the Lakers go from here without Luke Walton. Let me know about that. I'll respond and address to that as well. And tell me what you think of that robot CNE3, that is, making a half-court shot. Let me know in the comment section your reactions, your responses, your thoughts on that as well. And I'm more than happy to respond and address that. Tell me what you think of Bailey Kowalski standing up for herself, that is. She's 22 right now. Even though she was raped at 18, that is. So, she was a Michigan State student, that's. Let me know about that, your comments, your reaction, your response on that. And she's 22 now, so let me know about that for sure. And tell me what you think the Lakers are going to need to do. Get a new roster, get a new coach. Tell me what you think who's going to be, and I'll be more than happy to respond and address that as well. I'll keep you guys going live up to date and posted. And I'll be back with more live updates, breaking news, trending topics, developing storylines, that all things sports related on the Clother High-Level Sports Report on YouTube and on Facebook as well. So I'll keep you guys up to date on that. If anything new comes, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. So that's all you guys are going to know. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Bye-bye.